So I've been tasked with creating a masterful piece of artwork from a video game. What type of video game? Maple Story. Yes, that video game. I've been tasked with, or rather commissioned to, create a drawing of their avatar that they usually frequent in game. So I'll be turning this into a masterful piece of work. Let's jump right into it. So this commission is actually a bust up shot or a waist up shot, whatever, how I decided to do this, torso up shot. And I wanted to go on to our favorite platform that begins with P. That's correct, Pinterest, not the other one that shall not be named on this channel. Well, I went on there looking for a relatively easy to do pose, and I found one. And then I just started drawing. I just loosely copied or referenced the pose and then just added all the clothes and stuff like that that needed to be on the character. I just wanted to get the angle of the head, way they were looking in the boobage correctly, because this is a female character that I am creating. A lot of this project or drawing I had a lot of free range on because the commissioner didn't really have anything specific in mind, so I just got to do whatever I wanted to do, and that allowed me to add extra pieces that I would probably charge for, depending on if it's like how big of a incorporation of it. But because it was like something little, and from the reference picture you did see the little penguin and then like a rose, I decided to add those two in the drawing mix too, just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. This was actually streamed over on twitch.tv/EldenDraws, so if you want to follow me over there to see sometimes some live art and hang out and talk with me, then you can do that over there too. Also, don't forget to follow me on my other social media. All links will be down below, and you already see the animation going on right now. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I want to get that follower or subscriber count up more, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified of all things that are going on. Or you could just join my Discord too. Links will be down below. The Discord will be able to notify you when I'm on stream or when I post a new video on my channels. So check those out in the description down below. So this week's video was supposed to actually be a video on me creating a new cover art for a chapter of my own comic, my comic called Cyanx Awakening, which you can actually read at eldendraws.com or cyanxawakening.com. Whether when you type into the URL, you'll be linked to the exact same website. But I had failed. I couldn't get the pages done in time, so that'll be next week. Hopefully that'll be done, so look forward to that, and then we can actually have a new chapter out. And then I do want to do some other video ideas that I have a list of. I actually have a list of video ideas that I need to create, or want to create rather, but I digress. Let's talk about the art. This art, I really like how this turned out, especially line art wise. I have been improving my line art over and over again, as you guys can see in my previous videos and stuff like that, and just my work in general. If you go to my website and look at like the older chapters and compare to how my line art and just overall art has improved, is really night and day difference. I really like adding these lines and then going over with like a thicker outline, which you'll see in a bit, around the character. It just makes it have it like that kind of stickerish feel, but I really like how that turns out. It just makes them pop a bit. But I do need to work on my coloring. My coloring is not up to snuff, as you guys will see. I usually just do what I've been doing lately is just doing the base colors and then adding shadows above on that. So just a black and lowering the opacity. I do want to add do that type of coloring scheme or shading scheme, but use like blues and reds and stuff like that to lower the opacity, just to have it still have the cell shading effect. I don't want to necessarily go full out and do the blending effect, because I've done that in the past. I am decent at it, but I do like how this is turning out more and more. Or I'm going to do a mixture of both, having cell shading and blending, which I believe I did on this piece for certain areas where I blended it in like the scarf and stuff like that, and then added the shading later, like cell shading, and on a different layer, opacity layer. But yeah, like I said, I really like how this piece turned out. If you guys want commissions, you can just hit me up over on my Discord. Again, that will be linked down below. And I will ascertain if I actually want to take on that commission. There will be a update on my website later. I'll have a little ad in the next video if it is completed by then, where it will stipulate all the like pricings and stuff like that for the commissioned work. But yeah, overall, just really like how this piece turned out. I can't really say too much else about it other than Maple Story. If you don't know, I have a gaming channel where I used to post Maple Story videos. I played Maple Story since I was in elementary school, so years ago, dude, and I'm 26. So yeah, it's been years since I've been playing Maple Story, so I have a love-hate relationship with it, hence the little animation of the gun coming out when I said Maple Story in the beginning of the thing. But this is actually a private server for Maple Story. I will not say the private server's name because I don't want to give them any recognition or clout. But yeah, one of my friends, he plays over there on that, who actually commissioned this piece. And yeah, so they wanted to get their character drawn. If you have other characters, like I said, check out the commissions or hit me up for commissions on Discord, and that's the place I'll be able to get back to you readily easily, because I check that the most since it's always open. So this is actually the shading technique that I've been using as of recently. I go in with a pure black, lower the opacity to 48%, and then make shadows above it on top of the drawing or underneath the line art. And then I will go back in with another layer, same opacity level, 48%, and then go back in and do like darker lines where things are a little bit darker, just to give it that little bit of oomph. I did do the technique that I was talking about where I was actually blending in some of like the scarf and stuff like that to give it that like nice little blended effect, and I will be doing that in the future. I do again want to add different colors instead of just using blacks, probably like blues and reds and other different colors depending on what is needed in the scene, but use that same type of technique, trying to blend in blended type of shading, and then also what is called cell shading in the same type of piece and make it more cohesive. I just really want to get better at coloring because I believe I mastered the line art that I want to achieve, so I want to master coloring next, which is going to be a hurdle because I didn't ever really colored stuff that much, often due to me being more focused on doing comics like in the Japanese sense with like tonings and stuff like that. But in the future I do want to get better at coloring, so that will be one of my main focus, coloring and shading. Lighting goes hand in hand with shading, so I'll be learning concepts of lighting and stuff like that, and then we'll move on to backgrounds and landscapes and stuff like that in the future. So there's a lot of stuff to improve on and learn for the upcoming future, so look forward to those types of videos when I do tackle those concepts. But anyways, yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. This is the end of the video. Before we end it off, let's check out the reference right next to the final piece. So the reference again was a Maple Story video game character, and then the final piece is what it is, a masterpiece. But yeah, I really like how this piece turned out. I know the commissioner really like how it turned out also, hence they want another piece commissioned. Again, if you want pieces commissioned, go down and check out my Discord and then message me over there, send me a direct message, and then we'll talk about whatever you want me to create. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. Hopefully in the next coming week we will have that comic chapter out, and we will be doing the comic chapter cover page in a video. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my social media. And yeah, I really like how things are going right now. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye bye.